Hey, it's Josh with Stahls. Did you know that screen printed transfers are one of our top selling items? There are apparel decorators around the country that are thriving with our goof-proof transfers that I'm applying now. If you want to connect with apparel decorators like you, entrepreneurs, to learn about what's working for their business, be sure to join our Heat Press for Profit community, our group over on Facebook. Thanks for watching our videos.
Okay, what are you going to do to grow your sales? That's a great question, isn't it? I've been talking to thousands of apparel decorators, and what I hear over and over in classes and conversations and from our sales team is that we need an easier way for our customers, that's you watching, to be able to create samples for your clients. Because when people see a sample with their logo, especially, what do? They become interested and they typically buy. It's certainly a lot better interaction because you have something to hand them when you're trying to drum up business. And so one of the products that I love to touch personally is called FlexStyle. I mentioned it at the top of the video. That's because this product has dimension, it has texture. When you bring somebody's logo to life in this product, it's just a premium and it's a cut above the rest. So if you can get this product into your client's hands, they are going to be wowed and they're going to have this perception of the product, of your brand, and what you can do for them that's going to be different than any other apparel decorator. And so what we've been trying to do is make that easy for you. And finally, here it is. I'm going to explain it to you clearly. But before we go there, let's make sure you understand exactly what FlexStyle is. Now, we've talked about dimension and texture, but I want to talk about two styles because it's important to our process here. There's a heat transfer style. That means it gets applied to heat, and it's ideal for fabrics, for apparel items. Then there's a pressure sensitive style that gets applied with, you guessed it, pressure. It's kind of like a sticker. It's a little more durable than your standard sticker. Top rack dishwasher safe on this drinkware actually, but what you'll see is that you don't need a heat press at all to be able to apply this. And so when we talk about ordering this product, there is a 25-piece order minimum, and really starts to become super cost effective when you order a pack of 50 pieces of the same exact logo at the same exact size. But who wants to sink money into 25 or 50 pieces when you don't even know if you have the client? And so stay with me. I'm going to walk you through how to do this. Number one is you want your customer's logo or a generic logo like this that you just want to show them the product in. I think the client's logo is the absolute best fit, especially if it's an existing client, because those are always the easiest to be able to sell more to and grow the business or the average order size. So with your client's logo in mind, you're going to head over to the artwork uploader over on Stahls.com, and you definitely need to upload that logo. Now you can start with any flat logo, just a Corel Draw file, Adobe Illustrator file. If you have it in vector, it's great. You upload that logo, you select FlexStyle as your service, and make sure you select the exact style of FlexStyle you want. You can learn about all of those different textures and styles online. Once you select that style, what we're going to do when you go through the process is we are going to create a virtual proof. This is a way for you to see that product visually on the screen. Our graphic designers will actually add the texture and all the places we think it should be, or according to your notes, all of the dimensions. You can see a good look of what that logo will look like when it's actually created into this physical product, okay? And so you will have to pay a setup fee in order to get that done. Normally that price is $52. For the rest of 2021, we're running that at half off, so it's only $26 to get that virtual proof. Now, a lot of people just stop there. They can take that virtual proof and email it to their client and pique their interest and get going. But I'm going to suggest you take it a step further. For only $25, actually half off till the end of the year, for only $12.50, you can get 5 physical samples in the heat transfer style or the pressure sensitive style. These 5 samples will come to your door just like this, ready to be applied to products. Now, here's what I'd like you to consider. That's $26 in the setup plus $12.50 for the 5 samples. So altogether, you're only looking at $38.50 for 5 logos. That's really not a high cost to be able to attract the client. Of course, you'll have to add in your blank apparel or the cost of your water bottle or whatever product you want to show them, but that's really not that bad. One thing I would suggest is you can use 1 sample or you can use all 5. When you're considering using all 5 samples or even 3 of the 5 samples, I would recommend you do so in a smart way. I recommend showing that product across different items. That's going to do two things. One, it's going to allow your client to, of course, buy more or have choice in the matter and increase your average order value and perhaps even allow you to create a kit for an employee gift or whatever the particular case is. And that's also going to help you get to the minimum order. What do I mean by that? I mean, if every person at the business that you're selling to orders 3 items or they order a kit with 3 items in it, all of a sudden I only have to decorate for 9 people in the business, right? 3 times 9, 27. That gets me to my 25-piece minimum order very quickly. So think about that with your logo size. Think about that with what you're showing in the sample phase. All of this should be playing into the entire picture and allowing you to get to the minimum and generate the maximum profit. Now, let's help you understand a little bit more about how FlexStyle is applied. So when you order these samples for your client, you can make sure you get the right type and you're equipped for success. First, if you get the heat transfer type, you need to have a heat press. It's best recommended something with bottom heat. There's a couple ways to go about this. One is you can get our power platen for your Hotronix heat press. It's compatible with any Hotronix heat press other than the Hotronix Fusion because of the drawer mechanism. But you load this power platen and you only need the little 6x6 one for these logos. They're pretty small. You can get the 6x6 power platen with the controller, and for about $600, a little bit more than $600, you can decorate very easily with top and bottom heat, get a quality result with the heat transfer version onto apparel. Okay, you could also get the Hotronix 360 IQ. If you've had your eye on that, not only can that do your apparel items with small logos, you can do that on that press, but you can also do headwear, and that helps me get to my assortment, selling more products to one customer. So that's a great investment. Or if you've already invested in it, it's going to help you get return by working this process I'm telling you about. If you're not quite ready for any more investment into your heat press decoration tools, then I would suggest you focus on the pressure sensitive. And again, with the pressure sensitive, it just comes with the sticky backing. As you see here, it's very easy to apply to a product. And let's go ahead and show you that right now onto one of these cups. So the first decision I have to make is placement. Where do I want this? For most people drinking, it would be with their right hand. And so if I put the logo on this side, it would be facing them. I like the logo facing the screen when we're on Zoom calls or facing the client to increase the visibility of the brand. And so I'm going to rotate that over and let's go ahead and place it on the other side where it'll be visible to whoever we're speaking with for most right-handed drinkers. Let's take our pressure sensitive logo. It's very easy. All you're going to do is remove the backing. This is super sticky. And then I'm going to position it into place. I like to place the logos a little bit higher on the cup. And you can certainly use a laser tool, a ruler, build your own little jig or measurement system to be able to make sure it's accurate every time. Since I'm just doing one here on video, I'm just showing you the technique. We put it into place. We're going to use the pressure from our thumbs, make sure we get to all of the edges of the logo, and so they get that pressure. And then I will just take this backing, and then all it does is remove away. And I have a highly durable completed result. Pretty quick, pretty easy to make a sample. Okay, so now you should have all of the information you need to be able to create these samples for your clients. If you need help on exactly how to order and walk through the whole process step by step, we're going to add the link below in the description of this video so you can make sure you click through and get handheld through the complete entire process. And so here's what's going to happen. 9 out of 10 of you watching, you're going to close the video, you're going to do absolutely nothing. I know this. I know this is the way it works. So are you going to be the 10% that takes action on what you've learned today in order to grow your business? That's what I'm going to challenge you to do. This is an easy process. It only takes $50 to be able to try it and get those samples in for one particular client. Pick your best client that you want to elevate, that's already doing business with you. Or pick that client that you've been wishing that you could get your foot in the door for a lot of years. How about we make some beautiful samples and we invest a little bit into winning that business? I'm telling you guys, it's going to work. So thanks so much for watching. If we can help you with anything or you have any questions, make sure you leave a comment and we'll be here to help. Thanks.